Hi, welcome to Simple Scuba. This is the Apeks XTX40 regulator set with the XTX40 Octopus as well. Obviously it gives you a little bit extra value for money just by being in a slightly cheaper package with the complete set like this. Get the DST first stage, which is a high performance balanced diaphragm system, and then the two XTX40 second stages, which again are balanced systems, so you get great performance throughout the whole thing, great value and excellent entry into the Apeks regulator range. So the DST first stage has a swivelling turret on top, has 4 low pressure ports, obviously 2 are taken up by the regulators, and you've got 2 spare for a dry suit BCD. You can actually get it upgraded by a technician to have a 5th port as well, obviously not supplied with the kit. 2 high pressure ports, one either side, so you can get your analog gauge. It also has extra space for something like a wireless transmitter if you have one for a dive computer. And is fitted with DIN 300 bar, as you can see here, but also the A-clamp version as well, which is 232 bar. On bottom, we've got our environmental cap, which is giving it its extra cold water protection, but also protects it from contamination as well. And then the XTX40 second stages, obviously trimmed differently, one in yellow obviously for the high visibility octopus, and then they've obviously got different length hoses on as well. Both hoses are braided versions, so no rubber hoses on this one, but the braided versions are lighter weight, they're stronger, they've got higher burst pressure, and they've also got UV protection, which obviously the rubber ones don't, so they don't perish if left in the sun. And obviously the yellow one is longer for the octopus, obviously makes it better for donation. The 2 second stages themselves are identical in terms of features, performance. Obviously they're just trimmed out slightly differently. Big front cover with a big purge button on the front, makes it very easy to use, especially for the octopus. If you're donating it, you can be purging it at the same time. Obviously clears out the water. Just the chrome Apeks logo on the front. Nice compact size, makes it lightweight, obviously when used, but also great for the octopus when it's stowed away. Really helps reduce drag and obviously snag points as well. Venturi control on the side. Positive and minus positions. Minus towards the front is basically directing air back towards the diaphragm, pushing the diaphragm out if there's any air flowing. So if it's free flowing, for instance, it will push the diaphragm back out, which allows the valve to spring back shut. Balance system using a heat sink on one side and a metal barrel all the way through to help dissipate the cold as it's generated inside the second stage. So as the air pressure from intermediate pressure that comes down the hose comes into the second stage, a little bit more cold is generated as that pressure drops, and it really just helps dissipate that cold into surrounding water as quickly as possible. And then the XTX40 is supplied with a very compact exhaust cover. It is interchangeable, but the extra covers aren't supplied. Very simple to use, literally the button pushes down and 2 parts separate, so if you wanted to get the extra covers at a later date, literally just slide on, click into place, changed within a few seconds. So the octopus version, as I say, is identical. You just have the yellow trim front cover over the venturi control, and on the other side of the housing, and obviously you've got the yellow hose. The primary is fitted with a slightly different mouthpiece. Just have basically a bridge across at the top of the mouthpiece, and it rests underneath the palate of your mouth and just helps prevent your mouth from drying out as quickly as the standard mouthpiece. Obviously compressed air is filtered, it's dry, so it does dry in your mouth very, very quickly. And this is just an aid to help prevent that. Both second stages are reversible, so if you got a twin set or you prefer your octopus to come over your left-hand shoulder, you can get a technician to reverse it for you, but they basically reverse the mechanism inside, make some changes to the way it's set up, and it's basically then coming out the left-hand side. So it's a nice, easy thing to do for a technician. It takes a few minutes. It's not a difficult job for them, but it does allow you to have that extra configurability. First stage as well is reversible, so you can have it up or down, doesn't make any difference to the performance, doesn't change anything inside. So XTX40 package with the Octopus and the DST first stage, great cold water regulators, built for diving UK all year round, an excellent value into the Apeks range. It's the Apeks XTX40 with the Octopus.